Yeah, hi there, Patty. This is Michael from the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT, and I'm going to give you some comments right now on the integrated speaking practice test number 2. In terms of, I think, understanding the ideas, I think you're in pretty good shape. Let me go ahead and click on the link that takes me to the rubrics for the integrated speaking. So let's start with delivery. I think you're in pretty good shape there. You spoke quickly. Your pacing's pretty good. Not too many unnecessary pauses. You could probably improve your tone a little bit. So you want to work on varying your tone a little bit as opposed to speaking in a monotone. That's maybe a weakness. But overall pronunciation was pretty strong. The next one, in terms of language use, I think that you're not having too much trouble with your vocabulary and your grammar. However, you might be a little bit limited in the vocabulary or grammar that you're using. A few times in the speech you're using the word it. You're using it to talk about the reading passage, or it to refer to the lecture. Instead of using it, sometimes you can say it is argued. When you say it is argued that means that the lecture or the reading is arguing that idea. It's possible to use passive voice to do that. During the speech itself, though, you did use the word whereas. You said something like the reading passage discusses the negative aspects of the internet, whereas the lecture discusses the economic or a positive effect of it. So I thought that connector, that whereas in the beginning, was important because it helped show the relationship idea. So that was a strong point. When we get to topic development, there was one part in the speech I think you could have used a transition word that would have been effective. It was right after you discussed the reading passage, you went to the word then you said the lecture. But remember that the lecture is the opposite. It's talking about a positive advantage, not a negative advantage. So at that juncture of your speech, you could have used a word like on the other hand, or in contrast, something like that. And that would have helped express, I think, or show the connection of the relationships of the two different ideas in your response. So that would be some of my comments in that area. But still, it was organized. It definitely was organized. So to make it really coherent, I'm just giving you that suggestion there. So I still think it's a good speech. I'm going to score you between 23 and 24 points out of 30, or 3.0 to 3.16 out of 4. And again, I congratulate you for your hard work. I'm impressed to see every day that you continue to work really, really hard on your speaking. And see, this is a thing, Patty. A lot of students, they think there's some magical secret to getting 26 on the speaking, right? It's not really a magical secret. You don't just wake up one day and you get 26 out of 30 on the TOEFL speaking. You do it through hard work. You do it through practice. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're practicing every day, speaking test, another speaking test, another one, and you're gradually getting used to how to organize, how to develop your particular response, and the type of development and the vocabulary and the grammar that you need to use in there. And you're making these adjustments little by little, but in the long run, in the over maybe 3 or 4 weeks, or a little more than a month, I think you will be able to put all of this together. The main thing is, when you take the TOEFL test, Patty, you just want to stay relaxed and be confident. You can say, hey, I've been doing a lot of practice tests at Michael's Voxy Pop group here, and I'm feeling good, I'm feeling comfortable, I'm feeling confident. And you can take this same attitude and this same motivation and do really, really well on the test itself. Alrighty, anyway, good to hear from you again.